Hello, it's Susan Duclos with All News Pipeline. It's March 20th, 2017. What we're looking at is a list that purports to show that it is a Twitter shadow ban list, number one of 82. Now, while we have not been able to confirm the veracity of this list, what we have been able to confirm, number one, is that Twitter does shadow ban. And number two, that certain names on this list have already shown a marked decrease in impressions, in new followers, in people that are engaging with their posts. So is that a coincidence, or is this a real list? We're going to show some of the names on the list after we check out the beginning of it here. It says this is page 1 of 82. It says for the time being, only a partial list of the most notorious accounts is being provided due to the literally thousands of accounts on the list. The list appears to have been created more by an algorithm using filters for buzzwords than just popular accounts. This assessment was made due to the fact that an entire portion of the list contained back-to-back deplorable accounts with either deplorable in the username or profile description. Twitter also uses a filter that has an admin delay, in which a post is delayed for view until its filter approves the post. If the person is low priority, it will normally take only 15-20 seconds once it runs through the buzzwords. If it's high profile, it may take manual approval. The impressions are reduced with a limit capacity, which is why you're seeing less and less likes and retweets from conservative accounts, because limiting impression means less people seeing the tweets from these accounts in their regular news feeds. Ironically, WikiLeaks and Guccifer 2.0 are not on the list. The anomaly in the list is that not all the list are Trump supporters. Rumor has it remaining docs with the headers will be on 4chan. Now, one note about the fact that they say not all on the list are Trump supporters. The fact that they have back-to-back deplorable names and they're saying entire portions of the list have them. We do know that it was in September 2016 that Hillary Clinton used that basket of deplorables to describe Trump supporters. So we know that since it was Breitbart that exposed the fact that Twitter does shadow ban because they had inside sources explain it all to them. Then, and they did that in February 2016. Then we know that after they were exposed, they were still adding people, which would have been the deplorables and the Trump supporters. So it does make sense because they've been shadow banning conservative views and accounts since well before Trump even joined as a candidate to the presidential race. Okay, so let's take a look at a few of these names here. Okay, we have, let's see, Betsy DeVos. She's the education secretary, I believe. Now, one of these names is very concerning, D. Bongino. Hang on, let me move this down a little bit. Okay, Dee Bongino is a former Secret Service and I believe former NYPD also. He has been the man that has been very vocal in saying that President Trump is not safe in the White House, and he stated this after the first person jumped the fence and has managed to get right up to the door of the White House, and there's been incidents since then. So the fact that he's being shadow banned is concerning. You've got Prison Planet, Real Alex Jones, Roger Stone, Mark Dice, who exposes liberals on his videos. Let's take a look at some more Trump Super PAC, of course. Project Veritas, James O'Keefe. Those are the two. They exposed the fact that the DNC and the Clinton campaign were both working with people that were behind many of the riots at the Trump rallies during his candidacy. We have others. You have Kim.com, DC Leaks, Mike Cernovich. Now, he's the one that took screenshots, and in the article associated with this video, which you'll find in the description, I have one of his screenshots and a link to his account before this list came out. He had already proven that he went from a high of sometimes 919 new followers in a day, an average of 500 new followers in a day, and within a 2 week period, that was down to an average of 100 new followers a day on Twitter. The fact that his name is on this is very important. You got the Hagmans, Doug Hagman, Steve Quayle, InfoWars report. We're talking some of the big names in the truth movement here. And it seems Twitter, Lawrence Southern, it seems Twitter does not want conservative news out there. It's as simple as that. Two interesting names also, Kathleen Wiley and Danny Williams. Kathleen Wiley was one of the ones that accused Bill Clinton of sex crimes. And the Danny Williams is the man who claims Bill Clinton is his father. So as you can see, there is a definite pattern here of it being mainly conservative. The list, as well as Cernovich's proof from before this list came out of the decrease in his impressions, engagements, followers, or new followers, and all of that is all in the article that's associated with this video. Go take a look, follow the links, and see if you don't agree that just Cernovich's proof itself and his name being on this list kind of offers a little credence to the fact that this list may just be real. So go take a look, decide for yourself, comment, tell me what you think. Thanks.